Hey friends, today I'm here with my bike. So I love the app Trailforks. I use it a lot, but pulling my phone out of my pocket every 5 seconds to check where I'm going or every couple minutes it's not working for me. I have this Samsung A32 that my dad gave me, and I really don't want to put my iPhone on my handlebars to see where I'm going on Trailforks. But this being a spare phone, I said, you know what? This would be fantastic. So I downloaded Trailforks on it, and I want to use it on the bike. There's a lot of mounts out there, from Fidlock to Quadlock to Peak Design to Mous. I didn't know what to get. I ended up landing on Mous. I've had Mous cases for my phones in the past. They're really well built, really quality materials. So that's what I bought. They had a 20% off sale. This video is not sponsored. I bought it with my own money. I want to try it out. Bought the new stem mount, which on their website said was new. So let me show you what we got. All right, so like I said, I went with the stem mount because I didn't want something more forward on the handlebars. I kind of wanted it back a little bit. So this system Mous is called the IntraLock system, and it like magnetically aligns and clips in, and it's supposed to be pretty solid. So let's take a look. Packaging is nice. It's all like environmentally friendly packaging, which is good. There's no plastic in here. That's it. There's not much to it. It's just the stem mount, the screw that replaces your existing dust cap screw. And since they don't make an IntraLock case for this particular phone, this A32, you can buy a universal adapter, which is basically just 3M stick-on. And as they say, as long as you have like a hardback case that's not like soft rubber or TPU, it should stick. And this was pretty inexpensive. I mean, for what it is, I think it came to like 35 bucks after the discount or something like that. 40 bucks. It wasn't bad for both pieces. Warning, magnetic field, don't get it near your pacemaker. And that's it. And then it does say, do not remove this applicator guide before installation is complete. All right, so we're gonna come back to that. Let's get the stem mount mounted on the phone first. All right, I'm gonna grab a 4mm hex or Allen. And if you don't have these already, do yourself a favor. Get yourself some Allens with the ball tip. And that allows you to get in at an angle where you normally wouldn't be able to get in. Sorry about the sunlight there. It's coming into this window. All right. You see we just have our typical star washer down there. Included on the screw that they give you a little bit of Loctite. I don't think it's focus. Yeah. So that's always a good sign that they're thinking about the vibration that these things are going to be experiencing. Goes forward. I just almost put it on backwards. All right, we're just going to center it on the handlebars. Not going to kill it because I know that tension feels pretty darn solid. I'm going to just give it a little bit more. I don't think it needs any more than that. Now I think we're going to head inside where it's warm to put the double-sided tape adapter on the phone. On second thought, we're going to do it out here. I got my buddy heater. It's really warm right here, and our table inside is covered with Christmas presents. So it's going to be here. So this actually looks pretty cool. They put some thought into this. Basically, you have alignment notches on left and right, top and bottom, so that you can get this thing centered on your phone. So they give you a alcohol prep pad. I tend to like my own alcohol, so I'm just going to spritz it up real nice. Try to really clean this thing off. Maybe I usually do this 2 or 3 times before I try. Yeah, look at that. There's still, you know, it looked clean, but there's still junk on there. And you want to make sure it's completely dry before you try attaching anything. Now, since I have this heater here, I am just going to warm it up. That will make sure everything evaporates and actually give the double-sided tape the best chance to adhere. Nice warm surface. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, it's warm. And I also like to heat up the double-sided tape a bit too. What it says to do is line up the top first, so you should be pretty much even, and then go left to right and have the same spacing. The real 3M is good stuff. There's a lot of counterfeit garbage out there, but it's pretty even. Going for it. So just push it on, and then you should be able to just gently take this off. All right. It looks pretty straight. It does say to let it cure for 24 hours before you go for a ride. Yeah, I have about 3 hours, so I guess we're going to really durability test this thing. It was a pretty simple installation. Let's see how it goes on. Now, supposedly, it magnetically lines up and then just clips in. So let's see how this works. And you just push it down. Wow, that actually was pretty easy. Now, honestly, there is a little bit of wobble there. I just realized something. The flex and the play that I'm getting here, it's actually the case. It looks like it's a couple pieces. So you can see it's actually pulling the material down from the back of the case. So I may have to try to find a different case for this thing. I don't know. And to take it off, you just squeeze both clips at the same time. Let's try that again. Oh, not getting it that time. Oh, there you go. Clips right in. Push it down to make sure it's secure. Feels pretty good. It goes on very easy. This thing is, it's solid. I mean, it's on there. It's not going anywhere. There's only one left thing to do. Let's take it for a ride. I hope I don't regret this 3-hour cure time. See you on the trail. Riding for about half an hour. So far, so good. Well, sorry about that. We went out for about an hour-long ride. My GoPro was charged to 100%, and it was about 30 degrees out, and it lasted about 19 seconds, as you saw. So that's really frustrating for an action camera. I don't understand it. But whatever, it is what it is. The mount performed really well. I'm really happy with it. So full disclosure, it came off one time, and that was my fault. My foot came off the pedal. During a climb, my body slammed into the phone. I wouldn't expect anything to hold on to a phone at that point. It popped off. Nothing was damaged. Popped it right back on. Good to go. We hit some crazy rocks. It was basically a 45-minute climb with like a 10-minute downhill. And we were hitting those rocks hard on the way down, and this thing performed really well. And I didn't even give it the 24 hours to cure for the universal adapter, like they said. So overall, I'm happy with it. So what are my final thoughts? Number one, fit and finish. I like the colors of it. I like how it looks. It's not intrusive. It's not this big ugly thing hanging off your bike. It looks, I don't know, it looks pretty nice. I like it. I'm happy with it. I'd probably like the IntraLock phone case a little bit better. If I was to use my daily driver iPhone, I would 100% buy one of their cases. So second, it's positioning and usability. I think it's in the absolute perfect spot. It's not too far forward where it feels like it's hanging out over the front of the bike and it's going to catch on something, and it's not too far back where it's going to interfere with pedaling at all. And this is a pretty big phone. And looking down at it, it's at the right angle for while you're riding. You don't have to like stand up or sit down and look and tilt back to see the map. It works perfectly. It's absolutely in the perfect position. Third would be price. So the IntraLock stem mount is $29.99, and the universal adapter that I got is $11.99. And then I got a 20% off code from Mous's website. So all in all, it was like $37 with tax US shipped to my door. Some of the other mounts start at like $75 just for the mount, and then you got to buy a case or an adapter and all these other accessories. So kudos to these guys. I think they did their homework. I think they built a nice mount. Time will tell how it performs in the long term. I'm probably going to eat the 12 bucks, buy another universal adapter and some cheap case that's hard backed off Amazon and stick it to that so it's a little bit more secure. So overall, for 37 bucks, I'm really happy. I think it's a good mount. I don't know what you guys think. Leave some comments down in the description below. I'll do my best to answer them. Hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and I'll talk to you soon.